today's show is sponsored by DraftKings. Shout out to DraftKings. We know the top rated sports booking app in all of North America, baby. Safe, secure, and reliable. And we obviously know that they are an official partner of the NFL, and with Super Bowl 59 happening this weekend, you know you want to be involved, you know you want to tap into that thing, and the best way to do that is by getting active with the promo code for those that do indulge. All right, when you download the app, make that first bet of $5, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Use that promo code Moats on it one time for the culture, but at the same time, I understand you can get lost in that sauce. Might develop a gambling problem. For those that live in New York, you see the number to text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. Gotta call the homie up. Is that the homie? Is that man? Is that the one? I'm talking about. Oh, okay. It sounds like that's the ball. It sounds like that's him. I'm talking about. Let me take my time with this one. All right. I'm talking about that daggone Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker. Whew. I'm talking about that cat that went to West Virginia. Ooh, they said it's almost heaven, dude. That's what they said. Listen, I'm talking about that cat that when I was there in 2014 with the hoodie on, he said, yo, that's my locker mate. I'm talking about one half of the locker mates. And did I tell you how he's currently the defensive coordinator of the Norfolk State University, led by head coach, former Pittsburgh Steeler Mike Vick. Behold the green and the gold. Come on, man. I'm talking about my guy. Talking about my hitter, Terence Garvin, a.k.a. TJ. Oh, the crowd is going wild for the boy. How my dog doing, man?
Man, what's good, man? What a time.
Man, what a time, man. I told the gang, about how I got dumped over the weekend, man. My first time getting dumped in forever. Man. And, I said, I was troubleshooting. I said, what y'all do when you get dumped? They was telling me you're supposed to play Future. So I was like, I've been bumping Future.
Gotta play the Future.
They said you got to go out there and get that plant-based intake through your lungs. I was like, okay, I can make sure I get that on. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel special. Okay. Then they was like, they was talking about drink some chocolate milk. I said, I ain't really doing that. I drank a little Whizzon, you know what I mean? So that good stuff. But, then they said you got to talk to your friends. I said, well, hold on now. I said, I'm good at that one. I said, I hit the homie over the weekend. So I said, let's hit the homie again today. Shout out to the homie, man. TG, man. So, yeah, man, I'm in a trauma bonding session right now, okay? I'm going through my recovery, all right? And I had to call you up. So shout out to you, baby, all right? Shout out to the homie, man. But
my guy.
Hey, but I'm glad that you still here, man. I gotta start it off with the big boy news, though. It seems to be the theme this weekend. I was like, this happened Friday. Then I see Luke and Bron and AD and all that situation. And then you take it today and it's like, yo, Myles Garrett requesting trade. I'm like, hey, bro, is there something in the water? Cooper Kupp said the Rams want to trade him. I'm like, bro, what is going on, TG? How we get here, bro?
It's just, it's that time for change.
Is that time?
It's that time for change, man. I think the Rams have hit that point where they we got to restart this thing, So we're going to go ahead and let you hit it. We're going to bring something in. We're going to try to restart this whole thing.
But I'm just like, it's Cooper Kupp. This is Mr. Triple Crown, bro. You know who that man is.
I'm with you. I get it. I already know. And I feel like they got something else, They got the young boy.
They do got Puka. Yeah.
They're going to go draft. They're going to go start this whole thing over. They're going to trade that, try to get some pieces back or some money back. It'd be business, too. It's a lot of it's business.
It is, but at the same time, we talking about Cooper Kupp, bro. This ain't no regular receiver. It's Coop.
I feel it. But everybody can get it, though. And it's business. It's expensive. I wonder what his numbers hit for this year that make it's business. I before I even know what it is, I know what it is. It's I can't afford that.
Look, you can't afford it. And besides that, you still got to add to the game. I mean, you talk about Puka. Puka's going to need to get a check, man. Puka's going to get paid. He going to get his.
Got to go get guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let that go. I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you your farewell.
All right, my man say, yo, thank you for all that you've done. We appreciate your services, but we got to go in a different direction now, man. All right,
I gotta move a different direction. You know. So sorry, man. He had a good run. They had a good run in LA.
No,
He did
facts they
well in
did, bro. He
LA.
won a ring out there and everything, man.
Yeah, I don't think his is like a salty trade. I think that's like, man, like it's over. We're
Yeah.
gonna let you go. That he'll be an interesting pickup. He's an offense guy. He's like an offensive scheme guy in a sense. I think he has to go to the right system.
I mean, as soon as the Cooper Kupp news popped up that he was available, the conversation instantly shifts to, hey, should we be interested? Could we get him? Like, what's going on with him? Do you see how he could fit here? Big body, route runs, catch, sits versus zone, like does his name versus man. I mean, we're talking about Kupp, right?
I think he's just a good receiver. Like he's done well since we've seen him from Eastern Michigan. Yeah. So I think he will excel wherever he's at. But I think he's definitely a system guy. Like I think New England will be a good spot for him. Kansas City, obviously.
Hey man, we don't need no more of that out there in Kansas City. Don't you start doing that.
I just see Kansas City. Places like that, though. More option route guy.
Yeah.
Not so much just when you're 1-on-1, but more of the option route. But I think those would be good spots for him. Maybe see what that new Las Vegas is gonna look like.
I mean, shoot, you seen Chip Kelly out there now. Pete, they need a QB though.
But I think Chip's not so much option. I think Chip's more win. You're 1-on-1, like win that. Or I'm gonna get you open from here. We're gonna win this matchup right here. And I think Cooper Kupp will be good at that, obviously.
But I mean, because you think about how Chip did it at Ohio State. The past year. He was down there with those receivers. It's like, yeah. I mean, even won the Natty. So yeah.
Lit it up. I think he would be good. I think he'd be good he's Cooper Kupp, Pro Bowl receiver, like elite receiver. But I think just in certain offenses he would excel way higher. I think that was a good offense for him.
Now, do you like him potentially in our offense though, whether it's Russ versus Fields? Would either one of them have all right, I like him better with this versus I like him better with this guy, or do you think it wouldn't matter either or with him?
I don't think it would matter. I like him better with Russ for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think he's out. I mean, that's what the slot is, though.
Yeah,
that's what the slot is. It's a two-way go. It's an option. Like, he's a nice.
Hey, the DB can't be right. That's what we're saying. He can't be right.
Can't be right, and he's nice at that. So I think he'll excel wherever I give him that. I think he's nice. I don't think he's for Pittsburgh, but I think he's nice.
Okay. Now. All right. Now, we got to talk about this Myles Garrett situation, man. Talk to me, man. You seen it? What was your reaction, bruh?
It was. I think it was time. He want to win, man.
You see what the statement say, my man? Say, I don't want to go just from Cleveland to Canton.
Yeah, like I appreciate everybody trying to get somewhere. Like he want to do this playoff ball. He want to get to Kansas City. He want to get somewhere like, he want to get somewhere that got that quarterback. Does he know what it is? And like, you handle that. I got this. Like he's not trying to do a no turnover. Like I don't see the Raiders. I don't see that. I see something that's like, I know. I see something like a Kansas City.
Hey, bro, you gotta stop this, man.
Just saying, like,
gotta stop this.
I know what I'm walking into.
Did you say Buffalo? What'd you say?
Buffalo.
What's up here? Like, hey, bro, I know somewhere he could go.
He's the one to go in the division. Like, they're not going to trade him to Baltimore, obviously. But
I thought Cincinnati for a little bit, man, if they wanted to pair him with Hendrickson and just try to big body. But I'm like, it's too much when you got to pay Jamar over there. You got to pay Jamar.
They're going to send him. They got to send him to the NFC. They'd be crazy to leave him in the AFC. They got to send him over there.
I mean, but if you think about it, though, Cleveland also traded Amari Cooper to the Bills, which was still AFC this season. When they did their little, like, fire sale at the end of the year.
They must have knew something because he didn't do nothing.
Well, he had the broke wrist. That's what they say. He had to have surgery. Yeah, but up in Buffalo, they like, they want to re-sign him.
We'll get him back next year.
They say, how it is, full. Hey, stay healthy, full all season. That's the way they talking.
Yeah, we'll get him on the long end. We'll get him a little bit cheaper.
Yeah. But yeah, so when I'm looking at Myles, I'm like, man, I would prefer NFC, but I'm like, whereas San Fran, it's too much money being spent out there. Dallas, you ain't got enough. You can't add him in Dallas. You got to pay Micah.
The thing is, in football, like, you don't really be having to give up everything. Like, you give up a couple.
True, but you think that when Khalil Mack, because he was the last dude that was of this caliber at this age, and it was 2 firsts, 2 seconds, it was like a 4th and a 5th or something like that, and they still had to pay him $100 million on top of that.
They gave him everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, Myles is only 2 years older. When Khalil got traded, he was 27. Myles is 29 right now.
I think that's old.
Not at pass rusher. 29 is not old, bro.
He's not young.
Bro, for the next 3 years, he's still going to be a 10 to 15 sack guy. Guaranteed.
I'm with you. But that's not young, though. I agree.
Yeah, but I'm like, if you get in 10 to 15, it's like, yo, it's 27 to 29. We talking about 2 years, man. And Myles don't got this long age, like this injury history either.
Let's take away the draft pick, though.
Okay, that's respect.
One of the first rounds. Like,
True.
He got 3 first. I think Khalil got 3 first rounds.
Yeah. But when you think about what Myles is, though, Myles is a bona fide 100 plus. He could stop playing today and he's a gold jacket guy. Like, that's what you're getting. And you're saying for the next 3 years, that's my window. That's what I'm looking at him for. What does that look like?
You got to sell the age factor. Give me a first, a second, and a 5th.
And now the other part is, are you going to break the bank on him, or does he take less? Because the market is set right now with Nick Bosa getting $36 million. TJ is up for an extension, Myles up for an extension, and Michael Parsons up for an extension.
I think you give him where you want, but I don't think he could. I think he understands, and you understand, and we understand.
Because if you want to win, I don't think you can get that 38. You set the market again. I don't think you could do that. Yeah.
But then again, it happens.
Yeah.
If the market goes up, like, I think he might do set the market. I see,
I mean, but he said he's trying to win. That's the one he for certain said he's trying to win.
I can see him going somewhere like San Fran. I can see him doing something like that. San Fran. Or like, don't sleep on the Detroit.
Okay.
Don't sleep on that.
Because you think about all them teams, man, that are willing to just say, yo, Houston, F them picks, let's load up, give me a dude.
Needs him. I don't think Houston, not.
But low key, Detroit to an extent, depending on what Aiden looks like coming back. Because I was like, Aiden obviously got the injury, so what does he look like?
Detroit makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Detroit makes a lot of sense. I think everybody needs him, but I don't think.
San Fran could cook. Washington. I think the Commanders will cook with him.
Washington.
I think that would be low key perfect landing spot.
That would be a nice spot.
NFC, they low maintenance, like kind of out the way.
I don't think that's the quarterback. Even though he had a great year, I think he wants to go somewhere.
I think he does as well. More established, more proven, and it's it's less guesswork. But I could see where that would be appealing to him, though. You got me with her?
No, I agree with you.
Okay.
I think he's totally on proven.
Yeah.
Proven. Like, who are you? Okay, I believe.
What about a Miami?
I don't think that's it.
Okay, because I was wondering how he views Tua, because you got to also remember, he's been only in the NFL with Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield, Joe Flacco, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and Jameis Winston. You feel me?
And obviously, I can't speak for him.
Yeah, I don't know how he views them dudes.
I would assume that all those. Because all those guys were his next guys up. Like, he's seen every quarterback.
You see what I mean? Like, he done been around them dudes, man. Yeah.
So, those all were, like, Deshaun was supposed to be the next up.
Yeah.
Even, everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all of them was supposed to, they all had a run. Your boy Flacco, he had a run. Like, everybody had a little run with him, but there hasn't been any type of long-term consistency with any of it. And he knows out there, I mean, it's like, yo, if you're seeing these different styles of quarterback, old, young, high money, low money, it's like, man, are you really tripping if you see a 2 and you like, hey, bro, that dude still throwing for 4,000. He's still getting, he hitting up numbers down there. Like,
I don't think Miami's the spot.
Okay. Cheaper than Cleveland, nice little location compared to Cleveland. I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? What about a Tampa? I'm like, does he want to get to Florida maybe?
Tampa wouldn't be better. But Tampa wouldn't be better.
Cause that's my thing. I'm like, I can see him try to get down south somewhere, man. Put him in Florida. I don't think Jacksonville makes sense. I don't think he believe in Trevor like that. But I can see him maybe saying, "Yo,
not the spot."
Yeah, but I can see him saying, "Man, I'm familiar with Baker. We didn't work together. I done seen Baker get out the organization and have success. He down there doing his thing in Tampa. They got receivers. They can score. Let me go be the reason on defense."
Well, where's he from?
He played at Texas A&M. Because I know that's where everybody was trying to link him to Dallas, but I don't think Dallas is going to have the money to do that, man. Not when you got to pay Micah this offseason.
Jeez.
Man.
Dallas would be crazy. You can figure out.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how he could do it, but I think that's the one that if he could do that, that'll be like fire for him.
If
but
they could do that.
I just don't see how they could do it. You still got Dak count for, Dak getting 60. You got CeeDee Lamb getting paid. You got the corner getting paid. You know what I mean?
But Dallas can figure out a way to do it, right?
I mean, Jerry go broke trying to figure that out.
Can he find a way to do it?
Oh no, bro. If you extend them and they heavy signing bonus it, granted you're gonna be just setting yourself up for the crazy dead cap, you know what I mean, at the end of it. But you could low key make the numbers number. You just gotta heavy on the cash. Yeah.
If we can make it work, man, that's not bad. That'd be nice.
It is Myles Garrett though. It ain't like we talking about some run of the mill. When we talk about building a roster, we say QB is the most important thing, and then from there, depending on who you talk to, it's pass rusher or left tackle, wide receiver or corner. It's one of them. So this is one of the premier players at that position. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I think that is, but right after quarterback. You know?
Yeah, that's how it's like. You want the dude that can throw it, and you need the dude that can go get that guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think you pay people who affect the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously, every position.
Hey, you know what? You talking like a defensive coordinator right there. My dog says you pay people that can affect the ball. Hey, so when you say, I'm like, you know what? Quarterback, pass rusher, left tackle, wide receiver, corner.
Corner.
Hey, bro, why you make it so simple, man? I've been covering this thing for how long, playing it for how long, and I ain't never thought of it like that. I'm like, you know what, TG? You learn something new every day. That's what you doing, man. Come on, bro. Dig on, man.
That's what it is.
It's serious, man. Oh man, I can dig that though, bro. I can definitely dig that.
I mean, everybody affects the ball in a sense.
Yeah, to a degree, and I think you're right. The ones that affect it more get paid more, and if you do it from a obscure position, then you can get paid like a Saquon at running back, or like a Minkah Fitzpatrick at safety, or a Patrick Queen at middle linebacker. It's like those dudes don't traditionally get paid like that.
The ball is the quarterback.
Yeah,
and the person most near to the quarterback is that DN.
Yeah.
From that DN, the one who has to protect it is that left tackle.
Yeah.
And he's trying to throw to the receiver who's getting covered by the corner. So that's how it gets paid out.
See, that's what that's why you're the defensive coordinator at Norfolk State University, not me. That's why you the guy. Come on, man. Gee, talk your talk, bro. Talk your talk.
Barely I, man.
Hey, barely I, always we. That's team guy right there, man. Team guy, man. Let's get it. Well, speaking of barely I, always we, coach. We got a coach opening, man. Aaron Curry, man. He done took his talents to New York.
I've seen that.
Yeah, man. Joining the New York Jets coaching staff, Aaron Glenn, new head coach over there, but he's the inside linebackers coach. So obviously a lateral move in the sense, but not fired. Contract just expired and was not renewed, but was not fired. Obviously, man, Aaron's been here for the past 2 years, man. We felt like last year with Cole Holcomb, Quan Alexander, Landon Roberts, we really were enjoying those dudes up until everybody got hurt in that room. Then obviously this year, man, Patrick Queen, the big money guy, ends up getting the Pro Bowl. At the end of it all, we felt really good about Peyton Wilson and how he played, and then obviously Atlanta Roberts was making noise out there as well. So, what was your, I guess, reaction, man, when you're seeing Aaron Curry move on, and just how you feeling about that right there, man?
I mean, definitely happy for him. Love AC.
Yeah, AC one of them dudes, man. Yeah, Seattle guy, AC. Wake Forest, Charlotte. Come on, man, one of the guys, bro.
One of the guys, good guy. I think he's a really good coach.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good coach. I thought the linebackers played well.
Yeah, same.
I'm glad he landed on his feet in a sense.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a really good coach. I think he's nice. I thought the linebackers played well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he drilled them well. I'm not sure. I think it's what you're looking for, but I think you're gonna have a chance to grow in there. You're gonna be a defensive coordinator.
No, I could definitely see that. I could see him on that path, man. Low key, man. I remember when he first got into his coaching journey, when he was coaching at Charlotte University, man. UNC Charlotte, man, back with Larry O and Highsmith down there, man.
Okay.
I used to train over there when I first came to Pittsburgh, man. My JMU strength coach and his staff had went down there, and it was all done together, which was how I knew all them dudes before they got out the stuff, man. But I remember, just doing work with Aaron. I'm like, yo, this dude, like the way he talks about the position, his passion for it, the details, the way y'all see him with his fingers taped, he was still taping his fingers back then as well. You be like, hey, bro, you don't play no more. And he like, bro, I'm locked in. He's like, I'm locked in. I'm just like, oh, I could dig it, man. Like, I like your passion for this thing. And obviously, man, we're younger, but shoot, I remember watching him when he was at Wake Forest. One of the reasons why I wanted to go to Wake Forest coming out of high school, So when you kind of see that growth, and then it's like, oh, man, you get on coaching wise. Now you come to Pittsburgh and we see an uptick in the production with our inside linebackers after how we felt about them dudes prior to the Cole Holcomb, Quan Alexander, and Atlanta Roberts time. Right? We remember how we would talk about these linebackers, man, and how we were wanting more, whether it was from draft picks, undrafted guys, and everything in between. So it's like, man, when you come on, bro, if you know, you know. So when we bring in an Aaron Curry and we see this uptick, and me and you have been down there and got a chance to kind of see this dude work with those guys, it's like, oh, he knows what he's doing. He's official, man. So it is a dope opportunity for him as well, man. But I could for certain see what you're talking about in terms of him potentially being one of those next defensive coordinator types. I mean, shoot, you seen the homie Kelvin Shepard, man, just got the DC job out in Detroit, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Sure. Come on, man.
Sure. For sure.
Yeah.
That type.
Yeah. So definitely respect on that, man. But shoot, I was over here like, all right, we're gonna see where they go in terms of options, man. Obviously, we got big name dudes, but
Larry Foote.
So you went Larry Foote, okay, Footy dog. I thought Footy was gonna be trying to get that DC spot somewhere.
Where?
I think he should get that somewhere. I just don't know where.
Where?
I don't know yet. I don't know. It's still some spots that's getting locked in, but I don't know.
I think he.
Because Chicago brought over pretty much, Ben Johnson brought over a ton of them Lion dudes to go over there to his staff. Antoine Randall is like the, assistant head coach over there and everything. I'm like, dang. Bro, they just, between Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson, bro.
What?
Yeah.
They took all the coaches out of there.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, in terms of replacement, I'm like, all the heat went to them two spots, bro. It's a lot of heat over there, bro. Yeah.
The Lions lost their OC, their GC, their
wide receivers coach, running backs coach, the D line coach. The D line coach is the DC in Chicago now with Ben Johnson. And then obviously
that's
Aaron,
what I'm saying. There's pieces in there you don't see them.
Yeah,
they're like big pieces.
Aaron Glenn, and then Aaron Glenn went and got Steve Wilkes to be his DC. I said, oh, okay, I see.
Where'd he come from?
Steve Wilkes was in San Fran, and he was my coach in AZ my 1 year out there, and he's a Carolina guy initially.
I know he's a Carolina guy.
Carolina with McDermott, yeah.
He got he the one got
Josh Norman. Yeah, J-No.
Josh Norman.
Yeah, he got all them boys paid. Yeah,
Number 2 guy.
Yeah.
Number 2 guy.
Mm-hmm.
Big 2 guy.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Yeah, so I'm like, there's definitely going to be some options, going to be some names out there. Shoot, I was low-key. I said, man, if we don't want to go with the high-end options, I said, well, if you want to promote from within, I know it's two of my hitters over there, too. Vince Williams and the Ron shits. I was like, look, man, if you want to promote from within, you know I'm gonna promote my dudes. All right. If anyone gonna drop a name, I'm dropping the gang's name. All right. You know what Vince gonna do. We know what Shake and Bake used to could be at one point in time. Why not get the band back together, back at the OG position group? All right. I'm just throwing it off. I'm just throwing it off. I was like, yo.
They gotta be Shake or Bake.
You dig what I'm saying? You see what I'm like, hey, bro? I'm just.
It can't be Shake and Bake.
Why can't it be both? Why can't they just co-it? Co-inside linebacker coaches. Make them both. What? Make them both inside linebacker coach. No. He said, no, it's got to be what band, what's up? We either shake it or we bake it in there. We can't coexist. We can't coexist. I can't see a Keith Butler with the Jerry Orlowski and the Joey Porter. I can't get that. I'm just saying. I was old enough for that. I can't get that again.
No, you can't get that.
You say, nah, bro. I got the sticks.
Them was like creative positions.
I got the sticks.
Them was like we had a Larry Foote in, man.
He said, yo, we are gonna find a job for you, okay?
Yeah,
we're gonna find a job for you.
If you know, you know. Shout out the guys.
Shout out to the guys. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know how this is working. What position is this? What's your title? What's your?
Just waiting on that D court.
So what's your title? So what's your title there, bro?
Give y'all some drills, man.
Hey, so, if you know, you know, bro. Oh man. But no, man.
I'm trying to get it too.
Shout out. I said, shoot, man, if you want defensive coordinator, I was over here about to throw your name out. I said, but the homie got he already coordinated. I said, man, can't do him like that. Let him get his spot. Let him get he got the sticks right now. Let him get off with the sticks. Him and Vic, and then from there, you know what I'm saying? Then we talk later. Shit. Oh, I like it, man. I like it. Alrighty. Also though, man, shout out to the homie Russell Wilson, man, was down there at the Pro Bowl over the weekend. Was one of them dudes, man, played kind of well and kind of not so well, but it's the Pro Bowl, so I digress. But
it's the Bowl.
It's the Pro Bowl. You know how it goes, man. We ain't about to do no overanalyzing on that type of stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
But
they're playing flag football.
Come on, bro. You know what it is. They talking about he got sacked. I'm like, bro, it's the Pro Bowl. What are we talking about? If he would have ran too hard, I'd have been pissed off with it. Cut it out.
You'd have been mad if he was
cut it out.
Too.
Absolutely. Cut it out. He sprint off for you like, hey. Nah, man. So let's not do that. But in terms of him down there though, man, they were obviously asking him about, hey man, would you be intrigued to potentially have that reunion with a Pete Carroll out there in Vegas? Get a little Pete Carroll, a little Russ. Last time they was together, they had some success. But he doubled down on the comments though, basically saying that, he's a Steeler. That's his priority, that's his focus, and that's all he cares about right now. And that's all he's thinking about is being a Steeler. What was your thoughts on that though, man? I mean, you are silly. My dog said great answer. You've been trained. You've been trained. This media training 101 right there. All right? You always support the employer. Who's cutting that check? Support your team. All right.
Start with the known and leave the unknown left alone.
A bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. All right.
Show no more. You got some for show. You try to get more.
They say don't play that game, man. You got this. It's secure. Just go. Just leave. What you waiting for? You not about to. It's not about to triple double up. It ain't about to do that. All right.
I love it here.
One bed, one cell. My man say, yo, I'm a black and gold guy. My family here. My wife loves it here. We love the city. Love Coach Tomlin. I mean, it's a great organization. If I got a chance to stay here for longer, oh man, I would just love it so much more, bro. Oh man, just let me tell you about how great the people are. It's like, hey Russ, are you campaigning to be mayor? Are you trying to be the mayor of Pittsburgh? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Here, bro. So that's the vibe.
We're good here.
Hey, I was just like, yo, he didn't even but you know how it is, right? Most of the time, and you would at least entertain it. Oh man, yeah, Pete, man, I'm excited about Pete. Yeah, I can see, man, hey, I ain't never say never, right? I ain't gonna rule it out. My man didn't even entertain it. He said, hey, yo, I'm got Steelers.
I'm straight, bro, man.
Yeah, bro. So Shout out to him though, man. So I do like that. But and just in terms of him just doubling down though, man, you feel like this still is something that the Steelers gonna be pursuing and that you obviously think makes sense for us to keep going after? Or do you think this is just, man, him playing the game from his perspective, but everything still needs to be Justin Fields as the priority?
I think Justin Fields the guy. You know, I think Justin Fields the guy. I think he rallies as a team, brings the guys together. I think he's ready. I think he sat for a second.
Yeah.
He's young. You get him for a long time. You get growth out of him. He's your quarterback of the future. He's your guy. You know? He's your guy. He grows up here. Got the folk tale how he waited a year for it.
Okay. You know? Okay. So my dog say, hey, this is the storyline. It's cheap. You get a chance to get your redemption. We got you for a longer time, and we could do this with this one. All right. Okay. Because I'm about to say, the flip side. Man, you got the OG right here, man. Nothing better than they ain't think he could do it anymore. They thought he had lost it. And he just said, you just seen an incomplete story. Wait till I get the full off season and I'm healthy. Because he did bring up that. He did talk about this, the healthiest I felt. Very smart with what his word. You see, he said that in there. It's very smart with his word. He's like, yeah, this is the healthiest I've ever felt. He said, this is the healthiest I felt. And he was like, yo, being healthy matters, but I think I can play a lot more. I got a lot more in the tank when I'm healthy, and I feel good. That's what he said, man.
Did he feel like he had an incomplete season?
Me? I do. Cause
I don't feel like he can feel like that, though, man.
Are you sure? Think TG. He didn't participate in training camp because he was hurt. He didn't. He missed the first 2 months of the season.
I don't think he can lay on it.
I don't think you lay on it in the sense of it being an excuse. But TG, you tell me, if you don't play football for 2.5 months and you come out in week 7 of the regular season, are you going to be perfect? Are you going to be all the way locked in feeling your best? Or is it going to take you time to get up to speed? I mean, we saw it even with Cam Sutton to an extent after just the 8-game suspension where he even had a little bit of a rocky go with it at times. You know the only way to stay good at football is to play football.
The only way to get good at football is to play football.
I mean, it's simple. That's what we say. You got to show up. Like, you can run on them cones all you want. You can post all the IG videos of all the footwork you want to do, but it's a difference between training and playing football.
The only way to get good at football is to play football.
Yeah. So that was my only thing when I look at Russ. I'm like, I do think that's valid. I do think that is some legit context, but it just, when we're comparing it in this situation because of a Justin Fields and, obviously the excitement that we have for him as well, it's hard for us to really like acknowledge it because it's like, nah, man, this is something that we could use in this argument. So nah, why do we bring this up? But I do think it's legitimate though, man.
I'm with you. I'm not mad at that.
No. But it still don't change the fact that one's going to probably be about $10 to $15 million cheaper. I don't know if you've seen they was predicted.
I think Russ gives you a hometown discount there.
I think Russ for certain to hit you with the discount here on like some like nasty low ball. Like, I will make you where it isn't a decision. I'm your guy. Yeah. Like, I think he's on that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he's on that.
I think that changes how we look at the Fields versus Russ convo if he is really on that though. Because
I don't think it's a money thing. Because I don't think you
don't think so. I think the money part. I think the money part to an extent, because the market that they have for Russ, I think it was spot right. They got him at like 25 mil. He's supposed to be tapping into. None of us really want to pay him 25 mil to come back or anything higher than that. But if that number is a 10 or a 15, I think that changes a lot of how we look at him. No different than why we were so intrigued about getting him this offseason because it was only $1 million versus if he was $40 million,
Mm-hmm. But I think one of the conversations he has with you is, I'm not on that.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he like tells you like, I'll really take. Like, y'all only paid me $1 million last year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think he makes you feel.
I took the chance on you guys, man. And, I felt like y'all were great with it, man. So I don't have any regrets on this, any bad feelings. We could do this again.
Yeah, like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay. we're not tripping over here, you know.
But I wonder, like you said, this is going to be intriguing, man. If that truly is the case, how he or how the team would actually respond. Because if he is willing to take, because it could be like the Juju situation, right? Remember the reports where that Juju wanted to be here, he wanted to stay, and they weren't even willing to offer him like $1 million or whatever he signed to go to the Kansas City. It was like that super, super cheap deal. We like, they ain't even offer him that? Like just the little simple like $1 million, $2 million deal? Like, oh, so you just didn't want him back.
I think the quarterback they go with is the quarterback, though.
Okay.
You feel that?
That's
like,
the dude that they want to invest in. That's the guy they're going to try to build around. Yeah.
I don't think they did. Well, I not think, because I think they've told us, but they don't do this again. Like, which one we doing? Let's do that one.
Hey, look, what'd you say? If you got two, you got none?
Yeah.
Can't have two quarterbacks. You just need one, bro. Who is your guy? Who we building around? Commit to him.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And I think they got to say that. I think they got to say that. They got to do that. Like, this is the quarterback. This is what we're doing. You know? So.
Nah, I like it then. Respect. We're going to see, man, because even though we're trying to make it perfect in the sense of, whether it's Russ or Fields, I still can see a scenario where we're winning and in the thick of it next year, depending on what other roster moves we make in concert with whichever quarterback we decide on. The quarterback is obviously the most important decision. That's the first thing we got to get done. But from there, we still going to have the same things, man, whether you're talking wide receiver, whether you're talking D-line, whether you're talking corner, in the sense of how do we address some of these needs, so to speak, man, or these potential holes that we're going to have on our roster.
I'm with you, but I think it starts at the quarterback.
Oh, facts on that. Like you said, you got to go there first. That gives you our direction. Yeah.
Like, that's, it's not even nothing to talk about on that. And then it's like, I think that they just saw some stuff. Like, I just feel like Justin Fields, like the morale at that receiver position gets different.
Okay.
I think it wakes guys up. I think it solves a little bit of stuff where it's like, not to say that people don't play hard for Russ, but it's that young flavor.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
Like,
hey, look,
like we're all together. Like,
it's a difference when we all young. We don't know what's going on, and we trying to get it out the mud. That's kind of how I looked at us in 2014. Me, you, TG, or me, you, Shay, Viz, S2, Sean Spencer of the world, man. Like,
we had the OG quarterback.
Yeah, but you did have the OG quarterback, true. The vet.
That quarterback with you in the crew too. It's like, oh man, we all in here.
Yeah, because we felt young, but we did have the old, like, that's the leader. We got that direction. I'm trying to think. That would have been, I guess, if it would have had like Landry as the front man. Good call. Yeah,
like that. But not even to be like, Landry, like that young, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
like,
with you, bro.
In the mix.
Like he want the sticks. We think he ready to cook. We all like, let's go. Like, yeah, because you're right. I'm like, we never had that behind 7. It was always just, we know what 7 is. Like, that's the guy. But okay.
I think that brings the whole thing together. And I think when you bring the whole thing together, it's a different. I think they're gonna be really good next year.
No, I do too.
Let's stand on that.
I'm with you on that, man.
Really good next year.
I'm definitely with you on that.
I think next year is the year of it comes together.
Okay.
I do. I think the pieces are there. They're gonna grow up together. I think you put that Fields at the quarterback, or you put them in the pilot. Let them run the sticks.
All right. Okay.
You got something.
All right.
It's ready.
Hey, my man TG said he's ready. Turn the sticks over to Justin Fields. Hey, and this is the beautiful part too, man. Me and TG both in that same locker room, man. We both did what we did, man. We both see it very differently at times, man. But at the same time, we see it the same. And that's the dope part. I'm like, I like your energy on Fields, and I can see and understand why you like Fields like that. I still like the steady Eddie ultra vet Russ. I'm like, bro, give me my big receiver, give me my stud receiver, T. Higgins. I'm gonna put the name on it until I get me one of them type of dudes. I'm gonna go draft me something on defense. And yeah, man, I need the full offseason. I want the healthy version, and I think I like what I'm gonna see. I think I'm gonna like what I'm gonna see a lot. That's all. Yeah. But I like what you all do. I could definitely pick what you over Fields though, man. like I said, I don't think you can go wrong. I feel like I'm gonna be good either way. But
you know, did that.
Yeah. And trust me, part of me says I can understand that too. And I think if it was any other quarterback that didn't have the cachet of Russ and even have the moments that we saw this year, I think I would be definitely with you in the sense of, man, I've already seen this, let's move on. But I don't feel like that because I've seen him be too successful too many times at this level. And it's one of the things, man, them dudes don't grow on trees. It's the reason why we still talk about Russ. We still were bringing up Aaron Rodgers. We still bring up certain names because it's not a lot of these dudes walking around that can do it and do it at that level and do it consistently, nor are there a lot of dudes that develop into that either. So that's the part for me where it just makes me feel like, man, if you got that guy, man, how many people complain in Pittsburgh about, well, not everybody, but some people complain about, man, you moved on from Ben too soon, you moved on from too late. People about Aaron Rodgers, man, you don't move on from yet. You got to get this guy some time, right? So it's like, man, when you get those type of guys that got the history and the success, part of that is, man, you've seen them actually do it. And in this case, we've seen these dudes do it multiple times. So until I feel like that's completely out the equation, I don't know. Like, to me, I'm just kind of like, yo, I think that still has another run in it. I think that if you put enough pieces around it, I can get the Tampa Bay version with Brady. When you got a Mike Evans, a Chris Godwin, an AB in the slot, you got the running game. Like, with the right pieces around it, he can cook it. But if you want him, right, but if you don't got the support system, he's not that quarterback anymore. And then you got to lean Justin Fields and pray that he is developing fast enough. But
LeBron.
Yeah, it's prime. Yeah, that's the case. Obviously not as big of, name and legacy, but it's like that concept. It's like, if you put the right pieces around him, this dude can for certain get the job done at a high level. But if you're going to ask him to be the force multiplier and do it every week, bro, he going to let you down. It's going to be a little bit too much for him at this stage.
No, you're not doing that every week.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's what he is right now. Like, I'm not to say it like that. Like, I think Russ is a really good player. I think Russ is elite. I think hey, you just got to be able to do some different stuff now. I think Russ is nice stuff. I'm a Russ guy. Like, hear me. I love Russ's game.
Yeah.
I just think you got to have like it's some factor. Like, I don't know. And he knows how to win.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But it just.
That juice. I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, it's just something. Like,
he got the. It doesn't matter what you could have had everything right and you're still wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not like, I think it's just like the next is here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
and Fields has all those attributes. Fields has all of the characteristics to be that guy. But we also know you like Anthony Richardson too, though. Like you don't. Yeah, that makes my stomach hurt when I watch him play, bro.
I still like AR.
I know you do, and I'm just like, why? And you was trying to throw in a Josh Allen. I'm like, yo, he don't play like Josh.
But I think AR is young though.
He is though.
Let that grow up a little bit.
But how long are we waiting on it?
You wait on everybody. Everybody waits a little bit.
Man, a little bit is different than when we start talking. Them years start adding up. That's
them years do add up.
Yeah. Hey, look, you start looking at them draft picks. You like, hey, bro, this another one. You still ain't figured it out yet, bro. Hold on now.
Because quietly, AR is going into year
3. Yeah, dude. And we still talking about some. Hey, all right, bro. Let's figure out. Can you read the zone versus the man? All right, take the check down versus the out versus the end. Like. Yeah, bro.
Josh Allen took some time too.
Hey, see, why you want to play? You always want to bring up Josh, bro. Josh ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Josh was further along. Man, Josh was further along than Anthony Richardson in year 3. That's all I'm saying.
You see what happens once
he was further along by year 3.
No.
He was further along by year 3, bro. Further along, bro.
Nah.
All right, look.
Josh was throwing it. Look.
Josh, he was also the washing everybody in touchdowns too, man. Don't play him like that, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy. I thought the only Buffalo hater was gone, man. Now you coming over here taking that's crazy.
Josh was throwing it to people just a year.
He was throwing it though. Hey, bro, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. But he figured it out, man. He cleaned that up a little bit. But yeah.
He cleaned that up nice.
He cleaned it up nice, man. He cleaned it up nice, man. Shoot.
Josh got a chance at it. He might win that MVP.
Hey, look, man. Hey, was it February 6th? Yeah, a couple days away, man. We're gonna find out about them NFL honors. Who's gonna take on the big dog? I mean, it's shot. Between Josh and Lamar. You know that, Josh and Lamar.
Did they put out the finalists?
Yeah, they put out the finalists. In terms of the top fives for each one, but they
They didn't put that top three out.
Yeah. But what they did, they essentially, I know with the MVP, they said it's to that point where it's essentially Josh and Lamar are like, yeah, it's gonna be pretty much between those two dudes. Yeah.
So trying to see to get player of the year.
What they saying? Yeah, he's obviously in that running for that. I forgot who they said his big Jamar. Yeah, Jamar Chase supposed to be the big comp for him over there for Offensive Player of the Year, though.
Saquon's in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Saquon went crazy this year. Yeah, Saquon, think about this. Saquon's season was so loud. No one talks about Derrick Henry having 1,900 on the ground, fam. Think about that, bro. Derrick went and had a smooth 1,900, and we don't even mention it. You didn't even think of it. You're like, yo, best running back this year? Oh, man, it was Saquon. We ain't even, what? Yeah.
Saquon's going crazy.
Yeah, bro.
It's almost like NBA-ish, though. Them boys' numbers is a little inflated.
I mean, yeah.
Them extra games add up.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean in that sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I ain't saying that, but them extra games add up.
I mean, but
on a good and bad, they stayed healthy.
Yeah, they stayed healthy. Yeah, I was about to say because they was out there. Now, I mean, you know how that goes. If you can do it on a week to week,
I respect it completely. Don't get like hey, look, they went crazy.
Stay healthy, half the battle, bro. That's
the best abilities availability. They went crazy. They both
staying healthy. You be over here like, hey. That's a long season, bro. The way this knee feel, the way this show, and he getting hit. We hunt. He was getting hunted. That's different. Yeah.
Saquon was a bad man this year.
Yeah.
I told you that. Saquon was a bad man this year.
Yeah, so let me pull up. They had his finalists for Offensive Player of the Year: Saquon, Joe Burrow. Joe went crazy. Jamar Chase, obviously Triple Crown winner, Derrick Henry, and they had Lamar Jackson also in there for the AP Offensive Player of the Year finals.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Offensive Player of the Year wise, Saquon to me, man, I could definitely see that as the favorite, like without a doubt.
Why didn't Josh Allen was in that?
No. So, all right, let me get you from the top then. All right. So, for AP MVP, right, for Most Valuable Player, the 5 finalists: Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Right? So 4 quarterbacks and then obviously Saquon. I
don't like Lamar in that.
Okay. Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry, and they also have Lamar Jackson there as well. They got him.
Wait. I thought his name was offensive.
No. They got Lamar as a finalist for MVP. And as a finalist for Offensive Player of the Year, they got Saquon Barkley.
Okay. See, I don't like that.
Literally, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Saquon Barkley.
Kind of the
but listen, all three of those dudes, Lamar, Saquon, and Joe Burrow, are all 3 finalists for MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Now, Josh Allen is only a candidate for MVP. So, like I said, read it how you want to read it. But he's the only one that was just MVP. The rest of those dudes, like I said, MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Jared Goff was just an MVP finalist. More so as a nod to him, but he's not even an Offensive Player of the Year finalist. All right, so that's some of the context with that. So I'm like, yeah, that's what made me, when I saw that initially, I'm like, okay, that is interesting. But at the same time, Josh was named the starter for QB1 for the Pro Bowl, but then Lamar, then Lamar was the AP. So I'm get back and forth, like full context. So one was the Pro Bowl, QB1, one was the AP All Pro. So listen to me though, one was the AP. I know you're ready to put your cape on for your man Lamar. I got you. So listen, so Lamar was the AP favorite. You go to Vegas. Vegas has Josh Allen as the favorite. Then you look at the history of the award. You haven't seen, which you brought up, which was, why is Lamar a finalist for MVP and Offensive Player of the Year? Whereas, like you said, typically the MVP dude is just in the MVP category. So it's a lot of back and forth to give you context, or do you think it's this way or do you think it's that way? It isn't as loud as how media did it last year, where pretty much when the playoffs started, everyone was on the, Lamar. This one has definitely seemed a little bit different, the way that the communication has been surrounding it. So, I don't know. But that's why I figured I'd ask my dog. I was like, hey, man, you tell me. Now, the funny thing is this. Last year, when Josh stats were better than Lamar's, the voters and the fans said that stats didn't matter. They won more. Less turnovers were the argument, and that was all they focused on. This year, Lamar's stats were better, but obviously Josh did what he did season-wise, man, locked the division, super-duper early, 2 seed, and then, so forth and so forth. So now it's the part where it was like, okay, the big knock on Josh was the turnovers. He completely knocked that out the park with way less on paper around him, right? We obviously know dude stepped up, but when we're just looking roster for roster, we would all agree that Baltimore had more talent at certain positions than what the Bills had. It's not a slight on either one, but that's some of the stuff, though. So it was funny where it's like now the focus all of a sudden is stats. So, yeah, so once again, it's context. So, that's kind of where we are with this thing, man. Yeah, hey man, this is just the information. I didn't put any of it out there. All right, we just reacted to what the NFL and the content is giving us, baby. All right,
this is just simply the information.
Yeah, hey, look, I just lay all that out there, and I ask you, hey, what do you think this is telling us? What do you think this means, huh? You tell me, player.
I think everything about it says Josh Allen's year.
I was just like, man, it when I saw the AP, I'm like, the AP says Lamar Jackson, though. Because that's part of the history with that. It's like, who's your AP first team? If it's Lamar, then, that's usually MVP.
Okay, I do feel that.
You know what I mean? And Josh was QB2 on that list. But that's all the other things say, all right, it should be Josh. So I'm like, I don't know, bro.
Award is telling you something.
That's the part that threw me off. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That stinks to me. I'm like, why are they on that and he's the only one not on that? Why is Josh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Something here is not like something over there.
Yeah, I'm just like, hold on, bro. I could count. All right, I know multiple of these dudes is on both of this one except this name. This the only one? Hold on now. Either he's special or something off.
It's over.
All right, so
it's over.
He's silly. He said it's over. All right, man. Lamar not leaving empty-handed. I don't see how he leaves empty-handed.
No, he's not gonna leave empty-handed. That's why they got him on that.
But I don't see how Saquon leaves empty-handed either. I'm like,
Saquon leaving with something.
The fact that Derrick Henry gonna leave empty-handed. The fact that Jamar Chase on a Triple Crown is leaving empty-handed. The fact that Joe Burrow with the stupid season he had is leaving empty-handed. You're like, hey, yo, what?
They gotta leave empty-handed this year.
No, they do though. Y'all ain't with it up. Y'all gotta go home. Yeah. But I'm like, Saquon, how does Saquon not leave with something? Huh? How does Lamar not leave with? How does King Henry? Heck, how does Josh not leave? I'm like, yo, somebody got to have something now. All right.
It ain't nothing to leave with. Lamar and Josh got to leave together.
Hey, you said together. I heard what you said there. Don't you do that? It can only be one. It can only be
one. You get one and I get one.
Matter, knock my drink down, mess with you. But I'm with you though, bro. Heck yeah. My dog say, look, we're gonna make this simple. Josh, you MVP, Lamar, you Offensive Player of the Year, or co-Offensive Player of the Year, Lamar is Saquon, and we just go from there, man.
They might gotta
do you think they'll do you think they'll do any co? Yeah. Because I can see that. I can see the co-MVP, Josh, Lamar, and then you go Saquon, Offensive Player of the Year. I don't think you can go co unless you did Saquon in the Triple Crown.
You gotta give Saquon something.
Saquon
That's
gotta
a
get
lot.
something.
That's a tough year. Saquon needs something.
It's a heck of a season for all three of them dudes, bro. Like, all these dudes are legitimately in the convo, man.
Yeah, Saquon needs something.
Yeah. But hold on, we got a couple other ones, though, right? So let me tell you about this defensive player of the year. Zach Bond, obviously the off-ball linebacker in Philly, cooking this season.
I liked him this year.
Balled out in the NFC Championship, too, man. Myles Garrett. We know he just requested a trade, but Myles is a finalist. Trey Hendrickson led the league in sacks in Cincinnati this year. Pat Surtain II, who currently is the betting favorite to be Defensive Player of the Year. And then TJ Watt is the finalist, and he's second favorite in terms of the odds. In terms of betting odds, is Pat Surtain is the number one guy, and then is TJ Watt after that, and then the rest is kind of like everybody's pretty much what in terms of who Vegas thinks is going to have the chance.
I feel like TJ's in that every year I could be in it.
Yeah, he's at that stage right now.
Yeah, so they might not put me in it conversation.
I don't know if it was loud enough for him because of everything you're saying.
I don't think this is the year of TJ. I don't think he wins it this year. But I don't think Micah wins it this year.
Well, they interview him as a finalist. They have Myles. Myles is the finalist. Myles obviously won it last year.
Yeah.
I could see them going Surtain. I could see them doing that, man, to switch it up a little bit, man. I can
see that boy, and I know it might sound wild.
In Philly.
That boy,
Zach Bond,
Zach Bond was loud.
Listen, bro.
A lot of plays.
Listen, we was in here having a whole argument about Zach Bond because my man was trying to minimize. I'm like, hey, bro, 150 of them things. We talking TFLs, forced fumbles, interceptions, sacks.
He did all that for
dude. What? And this is we talking off-ball linebacker, bro. Yeah. That's major hooping. That's big time production. Like, yeah, bro. That's from that position. That's loud, bro. Yeah.
He affected the game every game.
No, facts on that, bro. Facts.
Like, he did corner stuff in the sense of, like, he just made so many plays.
And he was so unexpected. Like you said, nobody was expecting him to be that. But it's like, man, when you're talking about from that position to have that type of, like, loud production plus the volume, yeah, man, that's a legit why he's a finalist, man. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But like I said, he's definitely one of the ones. But I can see it. I can see them going past Surtain in this thing, though, man. Like I said, he got the loud plays at the end of it. He's obviously another one of them young marquee names, face of the, defense type dudes, man, when you're talking from an NFL league-wide standpoint. So I could definitely see them looking at that. And I think the last DB to win it was Stephon Gilmore. So I was like, all right, okay. Yeah, a couple more, man. We had Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I can see Gilmore.
Yeah.
I can see Gilmore going to get that.
Yeah. All right. Different there. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Brock Bowers, tight end out in Vegas. He was hooping, went stupid out there. Jaden Daniels, who's the super heavy odds on favorite to win it. Malik Neighbors. Bo Nix. Bo Nix was hooping this year. He got hot. And then Brian Thomas Jr. with Jacksonville. How you feeling about them? Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors.
Wins that, though.
Yeah, I was like quarterback, and it was loud. And you took your team and had them like winning in the regular season. Yeah.
That's not a compliment.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. Even though, man, I was over here like, bro, Malik Neighbors was going stupid with that Giants carousel of just nonsense going on over there.
He wins that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they all ball.
Yeah.
Like, to win the award is such a high level because all these dudes ball. You know?
No, I'm with you. Now, the award that matters, it used to matter a lot. It don't matter too much anymore. This comeback player of the year joint. Yeah. So let me read you off these finalists real quick. Joe Burrow, shout out to Joe. Okay. Sam Darnold, shout out to Sam Darnold. J.K. Dobbins, okay, shout out to J.K. Christian Gonzalez coming back from an injury, yeah. And then the last finalist on the list, Damar Hamlin. Oh, shout out to Damar Hamlin, Buffalo's finest. What did you say now? Hold on. Yeah. Now, to me, Damar doesn't belong on the list this year. This was the last year award for him. We don't want the award anymore this year. That's what I was trying to figure out. He should have been up there last year. He should have won it last year. They give it to your boy Flacco, but that's another story. That's another day. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know why he's up.
He didn't win it last year.
Yeah, he didn't win it last year. I don't know why they put him up.
Put everything on him to win it this year. Take the over.
Take the over. You silly, bro. Take the over. If they ain't win it last year, he got to be the one to win it this year, fam. Shit, he was on the Pro Bowl ballot. He was getting picks and everything. He was starting on the back end, bro. Yeah. But yeah, for a fact, because they gave it to Flacco. I remember after they gave it to him, they hit him with the NFL put out a memo talking about the injuries. Like, yo, this award is for people coming back from injuries. So, yeah. I can for certain see him being one of the ones, man.
Explain that, though.
Yeah. They put emphasis on it. They was like, yo, the spirit of the award is for somebody overcoming adversity via injury, not just play related adversity. I was like, oh, so you can't have sucked and then got really good. The Ryan Tannehills of the world, the Joe Flacco's of the world. No, you can't have looked bad last time and now you look really good. You got to actually be hurt and come back from it.
So that's like Sam Darnold.
That's what I'm saying. It will mark him out because I'm like, yo, you weren't hurt. You just hadn't looked this good before.
You just was gone.
Yeah. So I was like, man, a little interesting with that.
I like DeMar, man.
Shout out to DeMar. You silly. I like DeMar to win, man.
Okay. I was like, DeMar. I'm waiting for son.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, the last section that we will talk about, man, before we get up out of here, defensive rookie of the year. You got Cooper DeJean over in Philly was doing his thing. Braden Fisk with the Rams, the D lineman, DM boy was getting after it. Quinyon Mitchell, corner over in Philly, was also doing his thing.
They got two on the list.
Got your man Chop Robinson down there at your old stomping grounds in Miami with the Dolphins. He is a finalist for Rookie of the Year. And then Jared Verse over with the Rams, finalist for Rookie of the Year as well. So yeah, Cooper DeJean
went crazy.
Yeah, facts he did.
He was balling.
He started snapping in the postseason too. He went crazier there too. But yeah, Cooper DeJean, Braden Fisk, Quinyon Mitchell, Chop Robinson, and Jared Verse.
Is Chop on that list? That's interesting.
I mean, let me see what
Chop played well though.
Yeah, I'm trying because I don't think he ended it with 10. I think he had like 8 sacks, right? Let me see what he ended.
I just didn't think he did that to be on that list.
Yeah, let me see what he. He had 6 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of light.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely kind of light.
But I know a little Miami football.
But because to me, I'm like, yo, who? Because I thought about our rookie here, Peyton Wilson, but I'm like, it wasn't loud enough. It didn't have enough volume on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he just played good.
Yeah, like, it was just good ball, but it wasn't like loud good where you're talking awards and stuff like that.
I don't think anybody really.
I like the boys out of Philly though, man. I thought they was loud.
I think they're just teams loud. They're in the Super Bowl.
This is also true. And I think of when I think of them, I think of them as a package deal. It's like Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. I don't look at just, oh, that's the dude versus that's the dude. I'm like, yo, both of y'all balling, both of y'all hooping, both of y'all complimenting each other.
Yeah.
I like Jared Verse though. I can see Verse in that day, bro. Yeah.
I think Jared Verse played really well.
Yeah.
You know? He's loud. He played good.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good season. He was good all year though.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, I can see him being one of the ones, man. I can definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, nah, salute that there, man. Shout out to my dog. I like it, man. Well, shoot. I don't got anything else for you tonight, man. You know we're going to have to spin the block, though. Like I said, it used to be week to week I talk to you. Now I got to talk to you daily. I got to talk to you twice a week. Is that all right with you? Is you available to me? You going to dump me too, man? You going to break my heart next, man? Don't leave me, TG. Don't leave me, TG.
No trades, no free agency, no transfer portal.
My dog. And Tito with the good vibes, man. Big fan of you and the channel. He says RQQTG. RQQ. That's what he said, man. So salute to you, broski.
To the good bros, man.
There it is. But no, man, major love to you as always, bro. You know I spend a block, man, and we're talking on Wednesday night, player. But appreciate you as always, man. All right, peace. Shout out to the homie TG right there, man. If y'all was enjoying the convo with the homie, y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. And don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. So we're getting ready to wrap this show up.